Welcome to Taipei Scooter Style Video 4 City Tour. This ride starts at the bottom of Chungching South Road near Heping West Road. Going north on Chongqing, there's a traffic camera before Ningbo Road, so everybody keeps their speed below 50 until they pass it. After that, it's pretty much a drag race to the presidential office building. Before reaching Aiguo West Road, this route passes the presidential residence. It's a massive compound with a high wall and lots of young men in windbreakers loitering on street corners. Those are his bodyguards, and their jackets hide machine guns. Across Aiguo Road, the Ministry of Justice occupies a building on the left, while the Taipei First Girls High School is on the right. On the left, you can see the presidential office building. It was constructed in 1919 for the Japanese governor of the island. It's lit up at night, and certainly an attractive landmark. In fact, it's one of the symbols of Taipei and Taiwan. There are military guards standing in front of it, both uniformed and plainclothes. The square to the right is used during the annual National Day celebrations. Continuing north on Chongqing, this route turns right on Shenyang Road, heading east toward the National Taiwan Museum, which is located in 228 Memorial Peace Park. The museum was built by the Japanese during their colonial occupation of Taiwan. It was finished in 1908, and it's in a neoclassical style with a Baroque dome on top. A lot of people walk through this part of the park to reach an MRT station, which is 1 block to the east. Just across from the museum is the Land Bank of Taiwan. It's a striking fortress-like building with a row of columns along the street. The road we're on now is Guanchen Road, which literally means in front of the museum road. There are tall buildings on either side, and it's something of an urban canyon. The sounds of scooters and cars echo off the buildings. Crossing Zhongxiao, traffic proceeds straight initially, and then turns right toward Taipei Main Station, and then left again toward Civil Boulevard. You have to be careful on this section of the road because cars, particularly taxis, will pull to the curb on the right to let passengers out or pull back to the left into traffic, all without signaling or worrying too much about scooters. This light at Civil Boulevard is a long one, so you'll have a lot of time to watch the traffic passing. The city's main bus terminal is in the building on the right. The road we're on now is Chengde Road. On the side of the road, you can see the victim of a traffic accident receiving emergency medical attention. The paramedics are preparing a gurney for him, while he sits on the curb catching his breath. While it's not uncommon to witness accidents, they're usually minor, and you're more likely to see the aftermath of collisions. Those who have gone down hard may be lying on the ground, or sitting up and trying to collect their wits. This next part of the tour leads up Zhongshan North Road, past the Taipei Fine Arts Museum, on its way toward the Grand Hotel, another of Taipei's landmarks. It was formerly the hotel where foreign dignitaries stayed, and it's still popular with tourists who want a taste of free China. The scooter route north to Shilin leads to the right of the entrance, And then scooters have to wait for a light that allows them to turn left toward the tunnel that leads under the entrance to the Grand Hotel. This is a narrow lane with a sharp right turn onto Zhongshan North Road. The plastic pipes separate the motorcycles from the other vehicles in the outer lanes. Riders have to be careful to stay inside their lane to stay safe, and avoid any other scooters that may be riding a lot slower. Continuing straight ahead, the road eventually leads past the Jiantan MRT station and into the area where the Shilin Night Market is located. This market is popular with foreign tourists who arrive in tour buses and teenagers who arrive on scooters. The pedestrian part of the market is inside those alleys on the left. Here's a parking lot attendant stopping traffic to allow a car to pull onto the road. And when he's done, he thanks those waiting and bows. I couldn't help but nod my head in acknowledgement. That ends the city tour ride, clocking in at just under 10 kilometers.